Hey, what a day. Happy Mindset Money Monday. Hope you're rocking and rolling out there. Yes, we're going, live and uncut. Just throwing on these lives left and right. This is to go ahead and give free content and help you out. But this is what this is in LinkedIn and YouTube and wherever else we can, Twitch and all that good stuff, right? Wherever we can do it. Take advantage of that. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about pre-foreclosures. We're going to talk about the art of the deal. We're going to talk about the new real estate cycle. We're going to talk a few about what we're looking for in the five mentees that we're looking for. What exactly are we looking for? How does it work? It is a selection process. In other words, that just means that, hey, if we're a good fit, we're going to rock and roll together. Okay. Now, and you're going to go ahead and it does cost to come aboard, right? So I'm throwing that right on the table. So if it's not for you, then I get it. Just grab the content because I'm always going to drop juicy nuggets and pro tips that you can use in the field by watching the video, go back and forth and go, what the hell? It's down below. Or hit us up on a PM. We'll be more than happy to. Or there might be a link. I guarantee you there's probably 2 links. A link of the AMP Live survey to see if we're a good fit. Or if you just want to set up, a 15, 30-minute consultation. Hey, I got some issues. I got some questions I want to ask you. And I guarantee you we're going to give you the answers, okay? So it's super, super awesome. But in the future, we got a couple of things going on this month that it's going to be scheduled, right? We're going to be interviewing some awesome people that are in the space and rocking and rolling in the business. We will always go out and look for, hey, what's the best thing? What's the best CRM for us, anyways, right? But what is out there, right? For what type of CRM, skip tracing, what type of software is working, what new technology is working, and things of that nature. And then we'll test it, apply it for 3 to 6 months. If it's rocking and rolling, we're gonna share it with you. We're gonna give you the review. If you come aboard and work with us as a mentee, we're gonna share that with you. We'll give it to you for free, or whatever mechanisms are working, we're gonna share that with you for free. I guarantee you that. If it's software that maybe we build or rebrand, it may cost too much to give away for free, but at least you'll have access to it at a discount. Okay, anything. Our resources, right? Our stories are going to be your stories. And I'm going to go ahead and do something with you real cool. We got a little intro. It's pretty awesome, but I'm going to go ahead and play it for you. It's very quick. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Make some posts down there in the comments if you see the video and you watch this video. Please let me know. Okay. Nice and sizzly, huh? That's for our Amp Live Media Company. That's the one that's powering all these lives and things that we're doing, and we interviewing other people that are rocking and rolling in the business, as well as mentees that we work with and things of that nature. Everything is private, and it is it's a selection process, but everything's also private as well, right? Private and secure, because a lot of mentees are in this game. They don't want I don't want to be in a club. I don't want to have to be in a Facebook group with the blind leading the blind. And, I just need you guys to help me get my business up and running. I've already spent 50 grand on this in a year and a half spinning my wheels is what most people say, or maybe 20,000, or maybe maybe you've spent $2,000 or $3,000 on some videos and PDFs, and your support is through email, right? You're never going to talk to the creator of the program or coaching program. This is not a coaching program. This is a mentoring program. It's one of the only type of mentoring programs on the planet where we train and mentor you 7 days a week. I know it's freaking crazy. And it's going to be done with you and done for you. It means you got to show up to the darn party, right, to make things happen. If you don't show up, well, shame on you. You're not going to get what you need to get out of this. You're not doing your family right or yourself right by not showing up. Okay. So it is a selection process. It's action-based. You must show up. And you must do the work, and we're going to work with you. It's going to be blood, sweat, and tears maybe, right? Not really. It was for me because I had to start. My story's a little bit different, right? When I got started in 2003 and decided to leave the corporate gig after working 45 hours on a salary, and then working me 60, 70, 80, and 90 hours a week. That was like 3 freaking jobs. That was kind of crazy. I didn't bitch about it too much because I learned a lot. Probably more so than having to go, get a degree and all that good stuff, right? So it worked out for me. I learned how to run the business, P&Ls, and manage 30, 40, 50 people. $1 to $2 million in volume every week. So it was a big deal. The goal was to move into a regional and get my 250 and get the picket fence and do all that good stuff and have a family and send the kids off to college and all that good stuff, right? But my trajectory changed up a little bit because I was frustrated and tired of being tired and sick and tired, and said, man, real estate just kept coming back into the fold, and decided, you know what? If these guys and gals can do it, I can do it. I just had to put my mind around it. Of course, I was an active reader of the Think and Grow Rich book. I'll pull that up right now. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. What do we got here? Think and Grow Rich. Let's do a little screen share. All right. Well, the screen share I was going to share with you, obviously, was this real quick. Okay. And I'll talk to you a little bit about some of these things that are happening. And that's like, we're going to talk. Hey, the main thing is here is that if you take action, you're going to get results. We're going to work with you until you get a freaking deal. Okay. It's 6 months one-on-one mentoring. 12 months to give us time to be able to do some deals together, and we're going to partner in JV. We're going to bird dog, wholesale, JV, joint venture, fix, flip, buy, hold. Doesn't matter. Whatever comes down into the funnel, which you'll figure out once you understand the methods and the concepts we're talking about, where your first deal might be a wholesale deal. Heck, it may be a fix and flip. And you're going, well, I don't have any money for a fix and flip. Don't worry about it. You don't need money for a fix and flip. You're working with us, okay? We'll figure it out. And within the components, if you do have a couple of bucks and you got some credit, sure, you're probably going to move quicker. I guarantee you, you'll move quicker than the ones who don't. But it doesn't mean it cannot be done, right? Your first deal might be a sub-2 deal. It might be an option, right? It may be a marketing agreement with the seller just to get some signage out there and some marketing out there, because 70% the people who drive out there looking for properties do call off freaking yard signs, okay? So that still works. Old school with new school, right? A lot of people are too lazy to knock on doors, or I'm not going to knock on doors. You're not going to knock on doors around here, blah, 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 all right? Yes, people are doing it, and they're picking up deals, right? They're getting aggressive, especially in Texas and other states as well, okay? So don't be afraid, and then cold calling, I get it. For me, when I got started, I built two websites, built a system, put it together, and said no door knocking and no cold calling. But that's me. Other people love cold calling, right? Other people love door knocking. Other people love working with systems, and it's just easier for them, or they think it's faster. It is. It's going to be as fast as you want it to be, and you're going to have 2 or 3 different types of marketing set up over time, because we're going to work with you on that. But we're not going to put the cart before the horse, okay? We're not going to put technology, as I put right here. Look, why is 20% of not enough, right? Where's the magic lie? The magic lies in you. And why is only 20% is tech or automation? And why is it not enough to survive in the business, right? Because you won't. You can't do deals through tech, right? This is a money business, and it's a people business, right? The bottom line is what? They're people. So you have to have the human element at the end of the day, okay? People are not going to do deals with robots or text messaging unless it's really, 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 really need to sell. And they're like, shit, just make me an offer, and shit, they're done, right? That's that analogy of the stew analogy, which I was getting into on another call, but I'll explain that to you in a second, okay? Well, first of all, let's talk about how do you find deals, right? And, they're everywhere. We like to surf for deals, and that's kind of like just using your phone and your email and text, and there's all kinds of websites out there where people are what? Putting their properties in there. Why? Because they don't want to use a real estate agent, or they don't have money to fix it up, or maybe they're in pre-foreclosure or doing whatever they're doing. There's Zillow, there's Trulia, there's Redfin, you got Craigslist, you got all these different mechanisms. Let me go ahead and close that out. So we got campaigns that are rocking and rolling right now. So they're coming down the wire through text, ringless voice message, direct sniper mail, yes calls, surfing for deals, which we'll share with you when you come aboard, and we'll show you how to explode your phone and email and text, right, with sellers. You just have to understand the concept using a simple template, doing 5, 10, 15 of those, a little bit of elbow grease. And there's some software that we're going to turn on to you first, but first you got to get in, get dirty. And then, right, it's kind of like, hey, we'll give you a shovel. And then once you understand the concept and you dig that ditch nice and tight and deep, then we're going to give you a bulldozer, right, which is the software. Makes it a lot easier. And that's just one element just to get you in the business very quickly. Okay. And that's where you're going to start hunting deals. Okay. I'm not going to get into how it's all going to work, but I'm just going to touch bases on some of these notes here. You can then set up CRMs and people do all that. I've seen people spend 6 months setting up CRMs and getting their direct mail going. And then, doing the pay-per-click and Facebook marketing. And they do all that, spend 5, 10, 15, 20,000 bucks. And then spending that 6 months, they're trying to learn the business, but they weren't really talking to sellers. So they shit canned a lot of those leads, or there was just too many, and they're going, oh my God, this is too overwhelming. It's almost like an elephant throwing a whole elephant on you, and you spent all that money. So you're going to get frustrated, right? I always say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to eat that elephant one bite at a time. We're not going to throw a bunch of stuff on there, and you don't have to watch 20,000 videos and read 20,000 PDFs, right? We're going to get in right out of the gate and meat and potatoes, build the foundation, and then we'll start moving into other elements that are going to help you out, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so what else we got here? So finding deals is going to be easy peasy. You got to put a little bit of work into it in your local area. How to work a lead? Well, that's going to come down to at least getting the lead, and then we're going to work that with you. I'm going to show you what we do. We have a lead gen micro page that you will get at the end of the day. A simple lead gen micro page. It's one page and it does one thing, and that's gather information. Also acts as a script for you, which we're going to share with you and teach you the art of the deal, right? So we're going to show you how to get that information from a seller, make a friend, to the point where they will share everything from birth until now, right? And that means you broke that barrier and they trust you to a degree. And you're going to use the national brand at the end of the day just to get you in the door. Our stories are your stories, right? And we're going to show you how to work the lead, how to break down the lead, and how to break down the deal to make sure you know what a deal is and what a deal is not. Okay, how to take a call from a seller, buyer, investor, agent, and broker. They're all different. A seller is a different role. Now, when you work with this, we're going to do live role play. Okay, this is plug and play. So we're going to set up that lead gen page. You're going to use it as your script. We're going to go back and forth. You're the seller, I'm the buyer, then I'm the buyer, and you're the seller. Then we're going to flip it. I'm going to be the seller. I'm going to be a jerk, and you got to get this information from me. And then you're going to be the seller, and I'm going to be the buyer, and then I got to get the information from you, but I need you to be a jerk, right? And then I'm going to show you those rebuttals. I'm going to show you how we're going to break down those barriers and those walls from the seller and understand the art of the deal, right? Direct selling with high trust selling. We put it together. We call it the art of the deal. We're doing tie downs and getting yeses, right? And floating on that lead gen page, right? Magically and awesomely. So next, how to set an appointment, right? We're going to get into that. When you're talking to these sellers and you're using a lead gen form, right, they're either going to fill it out in the comfort of their home or you're going to call them and get that information submitted. Okay, once you submit it, you're going to get a copy, we're going to get a copy, and then we're going to do what? We're going to underwrite it. We're going to pull title. We're going to take a look at it because you should know your numbers by then. We're going to talk about the numbers and we'll look at it and go, okay, hey, you ready to roll? Let's rock and roll. Let's see what we got going. And then we're going to call back and you're going to tell them, hey, you're going to introduce them to me. And then I'm going to get on the phone so you can hear me, just like my mentor did with me, right? Back in the day. And, but I brought tremendous value to them, meaning I brought deals and all kinds of other stuff. So I was pretty versed, but not as versed as him. The bottom line is you're going to get on an appointment. The goal is to set an appointment so you can go to the property, or we're going to write up the deal contingent upon inspection without going to the property. But 9 times out of 10, if you want a better deal, we're going to go to the property and meet them and then work it out that way. So I'm going to show you how to set that appointment. I'm going to show you how to make an offer. All right, I'm going to show you how to walk the house and how to walk that house. And there's a right way and a wrong way. We're going to show you the art of walking the property. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how to close the deal. We're going to get on the phone because when you're in there, you're going to be taking pictures. You're going to be doing videos. You're going to be doing all this cool stuff, right? And then we're going to sit down and we're going to negotiate a deal and you're going to listen to it. You're going to throw me on the phone. I don't care if you're in Florida. We're getting on a cell phone. If we got to do a Zoom, we'll do a live. 9 times out of 10, sellers do not want to show their face. And so it's just a simple what? Speaker, 3-way speaker call, right? And we're going to rock and roll because once I'm negotiating, right, going to do what my mentor did for me. I got to hear inflections in his voice. I got to hear how he talked. I got to see how he walked. I got to see his mannerisms. I'm going to do the same thing for you. And that's how we're going to get deals, okay? I'm going to show you how to close the deal. and show you what we're going to need through escrow and title and assignments and contracts and agreements. I'm going to show you how to sell the deal, because once you got a deal, real buyers will come to the table. And then we're going to have to vet those SOBs, not SOBs. I get it. Yeah, I'm probably speaking out of line a little bit. And what I mean by that is because 7 out of 100 are real. The SOBs are for the other 90 something, right? That are not, they're tire kickers and, oh, it's my partner, it's my associate, it's my boss. And, maybe they're dispo. They just got to say they're dispo. That's okay. But don't lie, because there's a lot of wholesalers out there trying to get deals, and then they want to wholesale it, copy and paste it, or they want to daisy chain the son of a bitch, right? That's not going to happen. So about 7 out of 100 are going to be real buyers. But if you got a real deal, I'm going to show you how to vet them. I'm going to show you what documents you need to use to lock that up, and make sure that, it's not really locking it up. It's just kind of putting it in writing, because obviously I'm not from Texas. Maybe you are, but that's cool. But we don't do Texas handshakes at the end of the day. We're going to make sure that we're good to go, and you are who you are, and vice versa. I'm going to show you how to vet those buyers with the NC and D and a few other mechanisms that'll help, proof of funds and all that good stuff. Then I'm going to show you how to find private money after you've done some deals. So after we open escrow and close it and assign it or fix it and flip it or buy and hold it, whatever we're going to do, I'm going to show you how, once you have something under your belt, right, you have some credibility. Now I'm going to show you how to build your private bank. I'm going to show you how to find private money. I'm going to show you how you can find private money to do your deals, okay? And then I'm going to basically show you how to use the private money, right? Well, what are you going to charge, right? What carrots are there to get the investor to write a check? What LTV are you going to need? How much equity is going to be needed so someone would loan you the money, and what paperwork to use and things of that nature, right? Then I'm going to show you how to build your buyers list, right? Now, when you do a deal, you got to build your buyers list, okay? So then you only need about 5 solid buyers in your own local area. But remember, buyers do pass away. They have divorces. Life happens. Things can happen. So you're always looking for new buyers just to replace the old ones, right? People sometimes run out of money too, get a divorce or something, right? It's all over, or for God forbid, they pass away, okay? So I'm going to share also the marketing methods, right, to amp your deals and get more deals. And we're going to go ahead and there is a method to the madness, okay? There's a method to the madness, and why you need to learn creative real estate investing. You need to adapt, adjust, or you will perish. Our goal here is to adjust, adapt, and to rock, right? And let me tell you, this is why you are 80%. 80% of this is you, okay? 80%. That means most of this is all about you, because it's all action-based. We're going to work on your mindset. We're going to work on you. We're going to work on your sharpening your axe, right? There's an old story about Abe Lincoln, right? Where it's like got 2 people, and they're going to, both got axes, and they're going to see who can chop the tree down the fastest, right? Now, this is the thing, right? One is just did whatever and hung around and didn't sharpen his axe. It was probably a dull axe. And then the other one was sharpen, and they got about 3 or 4 hours before they're going to go for the race of chopping down the tree. Bottom line is, the one that was sharpening their axe for 3 hours, right, had a super, super sharp axe. And that son of a bitch chopped down that tree like within minutes. Bam, 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 bam. And the other one's hunking and chunking and hunking and chunking and hunking and chunking, right? And, so you're basically sharpening your axe. That's what we're going to do. We're going to help you with that, okay? So the art of the deal, do you know what it is? Well, the art of the deal is high trust selling with direct selling. We call it the art of the deal. We put them together and using both of those mechanisms, right? Because there are 2 different types of salespeople. Your direct sales is kind of like, got the bad rap of a car salesman and all that good stuff. Your high trust selling, right, is more of like, hey, it's more building relationships with people, providing those solutions, right? Paying it forward and making sure that they're okay and taking care of them. So the selling's a little bit different. We're going to put them both together, and that's what we're going to teach you is the art of the deal. It's kind of like the Ip Man and Bruce Lee and all that good stuff, right? Ip Man's going to teach Bruce Lee how to become who he is, and then he's going to take it even further, right? But those are only passed down because you pick the students that you think are going to rock. That's what we're doing. We're only working with 5 selective mentees across the United States of America for May. So click the link down below. Don't even think about it. Just get it done. I guarantee you, if you've been looking for this type of thing, a mentor that's willing to work with you, hold your hand, and take your calls and not disappear, because I've been here for 20 years. I'm not going anywhere. Knock on wood. I'll be here for another 20 years if needed at the end of the day, unless I decide I don't want to do this anymore, okay? But this is what I love. This is what I do. This is our cause and mission that it's all about. I'm going to go ahead and share something with you. What we got here. Just going down the list a little bit here. I'll share this with you just real quick. But you can go to the AMP Live Real Estate Investment Meetup. Okay, and that's just a group. Go check out the group. There might be a link down below. There's the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Group with Erick, Paul, myself. Go check it out so you can amplify the art of the deal, right? And amplify your business at the end of the day. That's what we're here. We're here to amplify your life. You're not just going to learn real estate, okay? You're gonna learn all the things that you need that you can take into any business and take into your life and have a better life, right? Even with real estate falling through. Here's Facebook. Go check out Facebook. You can follow us on AMP VIP EP. You can go to YouTube. We're on Getter. We're on Truth Social. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter, YouTube, all those different places. And you can watch any of our videos. Okay, go check it out. But click the link down below so we can get together and rock, because opportunity is going to be passing you by. Don't be the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, I've talked to so many people and they say, oh, you know what? I was going to do this 15 years ago, and then I didn't get started. And I was going to wait till the market shifted and changed. There's even some people right now waiting for the market to crash. Okay, well, you're going to wait a while, because you're going to have to go through the cycle of what it's doing now. And then 2024, there'll be more foreclosures. You have to go through the whole foreclosure cycle, the short sale cycle, the REO, real estate owned cycle, where stuff doesn't sell at the auction because it's over encumbered and upside down, and it's going back to the bank, and the bank owns it. And now you have to rock and roll and figure out how to do deals with the bank, right? And the bank was not going to let you wholesale. There is a way to do it, but they're not going to let you wholesale deals. You got to have cash, kind of like the auction, right? You got cash and you got the money to close on the sumbitch to work with you. If you're an agent or broker, you better have a lot of deals under your pipeline, or they're not going to give you an account or allow you to sell off those deals, right? Unless you find them from they're REOs. They belong to the bank, right? So you can't go to the seller anymore. So that once that's done, then give it a little bit of time, and the market's going to shift and adjust and then bottom out. Boom. That's it. It's going to bottom out. And if you got tons of cash, you're going to rock. If you don't have tons of cash, you have to figure out how do I get these deals? What am I going to do with these deals? Can I sell them to investors? Can I lock them up? Can I find them? You got to remember, though, if it's saturated with REOs, those are a lot of properties that were upside down and jacked up, right? So you're going to have to figure out how to get those REOs, and then you're going to go back to, where banks and firms are selling off their paper, right? And doing the giant, I got 50, 100 properties, 150 properties, and then people getting into that, and it'll just do the same thing. It does the same thing every cycle. It's cyclical. It's kind of funny, right? But then you got everybody daisy chaining everybody's freaking deals because they're trying to, kill this big $100 million deal or something like that, right? And going to retire and all that shit. Some people do it, some people don't, but there's a smaller amount of people that will not. All right, so that's how that's going to roll. But that's just the writing on the wall. But if you know the writing on the wall, in hindsight's 2020, which I know and we do now, and if you don't, you're going to learn it, is that, hey, opportunity is all around you right now. Opportunity is going to continue. Sharpen your skills, right? Take that axe and sharpen. So when it happens, right, you can chop them all down, gobble them all up, and take them down. But others are going, oh, shit, okay, I guess I better sharpen my axe. Well, no, it's a day late and a dollar short, right? Your axe is dull as shit, and your skills are shit. So you're going to have a hard time trying to catch up with the ones that are kicking butt. All right, so that's our goal for you. That's my goal for you. That's my cause and mission. It's our cause and mission through AHA, Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one family at a time, one property at a time, doing our part to get America back on track, together with you and others, and AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. That's what this is, the American Mentee Program, mentoring you and others across the United States of America, 7 days a week if needed, right? We're going to JV, we're going to do deals. It's done with you and done for you. Right? Meaning that, hey, we're going to set up some lead gen pages. We're going to help you set up your foundation. We're going to help you set up the business. We're going to work with you exclusively. We're going to share software and all this other good stuff with you and marketing pieces. We're going to rebrand marketing pieces for you and then help you get your brand up and going. The goal is to close deals. And we're going to joint venture. We're going to JV together. We're going to do deals together. And you don't have to if you don't want to. There's some people that just don't want to, right? And they'd rather just cash out and cash us out, or we cash them out. That's okay. Remember, everything we do is private and secure and exclusive. We are papered up, so there's confidentiality agreements, NC&Ds, mentoring agreements, all that good stuff, right? Because we're really, really rocking and rolling. This is the real deal, right? So we got to protect ourselves because we've been burned in the past, so we know what that's like. So we want to make sure that you're going to be protected as well. And we will never, never, ever, ever force you to do anything you don't want to do. We will always ask you, do you want to do this? Do you want to do the deal? Yes or no, right? 9 times out of 10, it's yes, unless they just decide no. Or you're like, hey, can I just get paid on it and give you the address and we'll do the bird dog thing or do the AHA protege thing? Sure. Very minimal. Not very many people, 1 to 3% maybe. Or I want to do a JV. I want a joint venture. This is what I want to do. I want a joint venture and I want to do a wholesale deal. I want to make that 10, 15, 20,000 bucks or more. And I want to get on the contract and I want to learn how to do all this. Awesome. No problem. Or they say, no, that's cool. Can I buy this deal from you? Sure. Whatever the open market calls for, that's what's going to happen. That's how it's going to work. And vice versa. Or in a JV, you got a couple of bucks, you got some credit, you got some skin in the game. Then we're going to go, sure, let's go ahead, let's do it. And then you get to earn and learn if you've never done a fix and flip or buy and hold, okay? Because we have, so we're going to share that with you. We're going to work with you exclusively. And you still have the option to cash us out or we cash you out. So it's a beautiful thing. Nobody does what we do. I'm sharing it right here on the open. I get it, right? But it doesn't matter simply because nobody knows the mechanics of exactly how we do it and what we do, okay? So that's where the magic lies, and that's where you're going to get those pieces and those elements of what's going on there, okay? So I'm going to go back and finish up this list. We got some dates are coming up. Let me see. What were the dates here real quick? There are some dates coming up. We're going to do some cool stuff with the interview, some people, and then we're going to obviously be interviewed by some peeps as well, rocking and rolling. You're going to bring some good people to the table. I believe we're going to do this probably on the 15th of this month. And then the 25th, going to have an awesome webinar. And then we're going to do it again on the 29th. And then probably June 8th, right? Another awesome webinar. That'll be at 6 p.m. We're going to share some awesome stuff for you that we've been working with exclusively. With the gentleman that we're going to be doing business with and vice versa, and bringing his expertise to the table to help out all our mentees across the United States of America. Or if you're brand new, hey, that's cool. Jump aboard, right? We're gonna work something out special for you, and you'll be able to tap into that and then tap into AMP Live, the American Mentee Program as well, okay? That's just a shout out. So let's get back to this and let's take a look at what we got here, where we got 28 minutes. All right, 2 more minutes and we're going to wrap. So the art of the deal, it's super, super important. Remember this, it's a superpower. Nobody can take it away from you, okay? It's not like a physical thing. It's not like a car. It's not like a house. It's not like a pair of clothes. You know, it's almost like I can't say an arm or a leg, right? The bottom line is that it's in your head and nobody can take that away from you, because once you learn it, it's yours forever, right? That's the beautiful thing. It truly is a superpower. Once you understand that, then you're like, your head's just going to go explode and go, oh my God, this is amazing, right? You're going to get your aha moment. No pun intended for AHA, but you're going to get your aha moment, okay? Would you like to beat out others to the deal, okay? Awesome. If so, go ahead and click that. Click the AMP Live survey. It's right there. Okay, I'm going to share this tab. Go there. Click the link. It's down below. It's the AMP Live survey. Share some information with us. It's not intrusive. It is private and confidential, and it is secured, right? Has that protection and all that good stuff in the software. And it just tell us a little bit about you. You're a newbie. You have some past real estate training. Are you a seasoned investor, a real estate investor? Hey, I don't care if you're seasoned or an agent. Let's go for it. You ready to rock and roll? Sure. Want to see whatever your name is. Rock it down, okay? You're going to move forward. What area you're from? Want to know where you're from. What is your best email? Simple stuff, right? What's your best phone number? Easy peasy. Okay, how have you had any real estate training, online or in person, seminars? Share it with us. Got to know, right? Got to know where your skill set is at. What type of work do you currently do, right? What are you trying to get out of? What do you want to do? What's the goal? What is your currently budget and all that good stuff? Same old stuff, right? Done any deals? And then this is what we're going to do here. Fill that out. You'll submit the AMP Live survey. We'll chit-chat. We'll talk. Then 15, 30 minutes is what we'll give everybody. And if we're a good fit, we're going to rock, okay? We're going to get started. We'll start onboarding. We'll go with the first email that's going to drop, right? You take care of what you need to take care of on the commitment, right? Because you have to take care of the hard cost. And it doesn't matter where the hard costs come from, right? whether it's a simple credit card, you got a small payment, or we'll do some in-house financing or some little micro loans, and we'll turn you on to all that good stuff. Easy peasy stuff. There's no excuse. You just have to show up to the party, and you got to be able to rock. Make a commitment. That's what it's about, okay? So there are no refunds, no such thing. It's like, you ever get a refund from an attorney? It doesn't work that way, right? Someone goes and does brain surgery on you. Do you get a refund? No, it doesn't happen, right? It's the same thing. These are people. We're people. Our team, everything. You're not buying a widget, not buying a service, you're buying, it's mentoring. It truly is one-on-one mentoring. You can't put a price on it. If you can put a price on it for my mentors, yeah, I could probably do that, because that's about, it's the money I made them at the end of the year. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this back up here. Should put this up here. I'm gonna share this with you. Slide number 2, not a big deal. So it's the American Mentee Program. It's powered by AHA, Americans Helping Americans. And Amp Live Media is our media company. That's where we plug in the graphics and all this stuff to get you up and running. So you have different types of marketing. Anything we've done and we know that's working in the area, we will work with you on, okay? So here's what we're going to do here. Just kind of switching some stuff up here real quick. We'll go back here. To the Amp Live Real Estate Show. All right, there it is. And I'm going to go ahead and share something with you. It's going to be very easy. We're going to check this out and share this with you. Check it out. Instant cash offer, okay? If you can see that, we buy houses, ugly ones too. Okay, you're going to piggyback on AHA, Americans Helping Americans, and the brand. Where's it at? Right there? Let's pull it up. There it is. Okay. So, as you can see, right, it's a simple app. We got the short form and the long form. This is the short form, just like Zillow, where they take one piece of information at a time and the seller scrolls through it and answers questions. Okay. Yeah, they're going to go. They're going to, hey, we buy houses, ugly ones too, cash your terms, instant offer action, right? We want that instant offer. Put your name. Going to get their information, email, right? You're going to keep rocking and get all that cell phone information. When do you need to move, right? And 9 times out of 10, now this is the thing, right? Okay, I'm going to go around a little bit further down here, right? Ask some of the harder questions. Like, we're going to ask, what's the balance on the first? What's the balance on the second, right? What's the lender name? All that good information, right? We need that information because we're looking into what? Subject to, right? We're going to ask the 3 magical questions, okay? There's things. I'm going to show you the other one real quick. We're going to move to the long form. And let me share. There it is, okay? Now, we've tested these, the short form and the long form. 50% goes either way. It's a roll of the dice. 50% goes one way and 50% goes the other way, because this is mobile optimized. We build this out for you. So it might say, hey, Jim, make me an offer. Jim.National Real Solutions, right? Whatever the unique URL is, that's so we can track what's going on. We can track your activity. So then there's no qualms about, oh, this is not working, that's not working. If it's not working, it's because you're not working, right? It's all action based. And if something's not happening in the area, we will dip in and we'll work the area. And I guarantee you, we will always come out with results. And that's just proof in the pudding. And then that shows like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, how'd you do that? Well, it's the stuff that you should be doing. It's the stuff that we trained you on, but you're not doing it. So we'll know if you're fudging or not doing what you need to do, right? And trying to, beat around the bush or trying to get, us to do your job for you, which is build your business. Your job is to build your business. We're not here to do that for you. We're here to show you how to fish. And we will give you some fish if it comes up in your area, okay? And then we're going to work it together. And then we're going to eat fish together. We're going to barbecue. We're going to do all kinds of cool shit, right? All right. Had to wet the whistle. So let me go ahead and share that with you. Share the tab. So they're going to ask these questions, right? Now, most people will not fill this out. About 10% will fill it out because they're technically lazy. Human beings are lazy, right? And sometimes think it's scam and they freak out, but it's not the case, okay? It's not a scam, but sometimes people think. They make excuses, right? You can have excuses or results. You cannot have both. Plain and simple. So check this out. This is what you're going to do. 90% of the time, you're going to fill this out. This is the lead gen form we're going to fill out. This is also going to act as a script. This is what's going to make you tons of money. The mission is the submission. And we're going to show you how to get this information from the seller. When you have this information, it's freaking golden, right? It's going to help you structure a deal. I'm going to show you how to structure a deal. That's going to provide solutions to the seller. Okay. We're going to go this. We're going to ask all these questions. We're going to hop around, talk about the house, talk about them, asking price, what's on the first, the second, all this crazy cool stuff, right? Are you behind on payments, taxes, foreclosure, blah, blah, blah. Then we're going to set the stage. Then we're going to ask the three magical questions. Would you sell your house for what you own it? Would you be willing to receive any equity if applicable in the form of monthly payments? Yes, no, or need more information? Would you be willing to sell your house by allowing us to take over your monthly payments? Yes, no, or need more information? It does not matter what it is, because we're going to go in 9 times out of 10. They may say no on all of this, but we go in and buy in their house. We go in and buy their house subject to existing financing or on terms or cash, right? Period. So, and then we put in some comments in there for you and I and us. And then with a scale of 1 to 10, this is a beautiful thing, right? Because if it's a scale of 1 to 10, 1, no hurry, anything under 5 and under is great for a listing, right? Give it to your local agent, make them happy so they can bring you deals. Anything 5 and above, 6, 7, 8, need to sell now is for us, for you, and for us, right? For us to rock and roll deals. It's secure. You got to type this in. Even if you try to submit it, it's not going to allow you because you have to hit all those little red asterisks, right? So you have to get it done correctly. If you really need to print the form, go ahead and print it. If you're a paper person, print it up. It's going to be about 2 or 3, 4 pages, I believe, and you can go ahead and rock that as well, okay? So that's how that works. I'm going to go ahead and share. What is this? What do we got right here? Oh, okay, there it is. Cool. Where are we at? Okay, I'll share this with you. If you want to go see some cool videos, go to the Amp Live Real Estate Show. It's the ampliverealestateshow.blogspot.com. You can catch us on Spotify as well. You can go to YouTube and check it out as well. I got one more thing here, and we'll be done. Check this out. This is cool. This is instant cash offer, right? All right. We're going to build that out for you, okay? And you have to worry about that for right now until later on. Once you start doing deals, put some money back in your business, start growing your business, put some money back in your business, start growing your business, right? And then you're going to start building out your brand, which is a beautiful, awesome thing, okay? That's what this is all about. It's about you, not me, not us. We just had to figure out how to make it reciprocal and figure out how we weren't going to charge people 50 grand to do this or 20 grand to do this, right? And watch a bunch of videos and PDFs and all that good stuff. I'm not going to lie. I had one person from San Diego, and he moved to Ohio. And he went to this $50,000 thing, part of the inner circle, blah, 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 this. Go to any seminar in the world. Great for networking. Not going to lie. Right? That's good. But some people don't see that. Right? I didn't see it. I know I go to those to recruit and to find good people and find money and do deals, right? That makes sense. But to go there and buy the course, right? 97% of them are not rocking and rolling. They're not doing deals. They're not closing deals, right? 3% maybe are. 1 to 3% actually took the information and knowledge and did something with it, right? They know that. The statistics are there, right? You need a coach. You need a mentor. You need someone working with you exclusively, just like an athlete, just like Ip Man and Bruce Lee, right? Just like a musician who needs coaching lessons, or maybe they need some stage presence. They're gonna bring in a coach and then a mentor. I always go back to like the Tyson thing, right? Tyson got that old dude, the old dude got Tyson, and he was his coach and mentor and everything. They lived together. It's the same thing, right? A coach can only take you so far because they're hired to do that. I need you to come in and show me how to hit some high notes, right? And then you got to get another coach, right? But in the whole process is who's going to take you to the top, right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to get you going, help you rocking and rolling. We're making it reciprocal. We're only looking for 5 mentees across the United States of America. Okay, so click the link down below. Let's touch base. Let's rock, and let's do some business together. This is the American Mentee Program. And click the link. Let's do some business. All right. Look forward to speaking with you. I was going to break out some deals, but I'm not going to mess with that right now because we're already into it in 40 minutes. Okay. I'm going to close it out with the good old little video we made. Okay. Just for shits and giggles. Let's rock and roll. Let's have some fun.